Well, hello there. How you doing? This is Lee, the crazy old man, and this is one of my editorials. The NSA needs to go. To me, the NSA is the biggest farce in the nation. It has not done one damn bit of good. We've got the CIA, we've got the FBI. The CIA is for protecting our country from abroad. And the FBI is to protect our country from within. The NSA sits there and does both. It's a waste of money. It has not done one good thing since it started. Look at 9/11. I would imagine that the CIA knew about 9/11 before it happened. I would imagine the FBI knew it was going to happen. They had information that something was going to happen. And it did. The funny thing is that also George Bush had plans on attacking Iraq before it happened. Sort of makes you wonder. And they had the reason that it wasn't stopped was because our Air Force was playing war games at the time that it happened. Makes you wonder. We also now know that Saudi Arabia helped pay for it. Makes you wonder. We also know that Israel did the cleanup and got all the steel out of there before it was even checked by the feds. Makes you wonder. We also know that all that smoke was actually concrete that was in little teeny weeny pieces of dust. Also, there was some metal in there too, which did a whole lot of damage to the first responders. That's why many of them are dying today. Makes you wonder. So many things about 9/11 can be explained by one word: inside. Well, maybe a couple words: inside job. But that's not what I want to talk about. I'm talking about the NSA. National Security Agency. It doesn't do a damn thing to keep our nation secure. All it does is listen to people it shouldn't be listening to. All it does is collect information it shouldn't be collecting on people that have nothing to do with terrorism. It has not uncovered one terrorist activity since it's been in existence. Doesn't make sense to me. Why do we have the NSA? Well, because there's a lot of corporations that are doing work for the NSA. And they're paying our government to let them to pay them. Doesn't make sense, but it's happening. Now, when you get down to it, Snowden worked for one of these contractors. That means that you got all these non-government people doing jobs for the NSA, making big money. Many of them doing the jobs out of their home, I believe. And like I say, they're making a whole bunch of money. And they also got access to all this information that Snowden had. And they don't have clearance. Sounds sort of stupid to me. That old crapper, I mean, he'd been lying to Congress. He should be in jail, along with other people at the NSA. NSA needs to be closed down because it is worthless. Totally worthless. It has not done a damn bit of good. All it has done is harm. And when it comes to Snowden, I think he was a hero. I mean, if he did get information that could hurt our country, he didn't use it. And the odds are he won't. In fact, from what I understand, he doesn't have the information anymore. Glenn Greenwald and other reporters around the world have it. So, seems to me that we need to get rid of the NSA. And we need to get rid of those who support it. We need to get rid of the subcontractors that are working for for the CIA, the Army, and everything. To me, we gotta send most of our troops home, get rid of the Air Force bases abroad. We gotta stop supporting Israel. We've gotta stop supporting Bahrain. Get our naval base out of Bahrain. We don't need it there. We gotta stop getting our nose in everybody else's affairs because we make things worse. Look what we did to Iraq. Because of the United States, millions of people in Iraq are dead. Children are having birth defects. And the same thing is happening to our servicemen who were over there because of the uranium. Libya is having its problems. Look at Syria. We were going to support the rebels in Syria. Well, in the bet, if you really look at it, they've done more harm than Assad has done. It seems to me that they're killing everybody that disagrees with them. And I've talked to Syrians, people that live here that I know and have friends over there. I know one person who used to go over there every year until the problem started, until it got worse. He's not afraid of Assad, he's afraid of the rebels. Just as most of the people over there are. They're trying to kill off the Christians over there. And of course the Jews. And Israel wanted to get rid of Assad. But what's over there is worse. Saudi Arabia Oh, they're Israel's friends, but they're worse. Look at what's happening in Iran. We don't have a problem with Iran. We shouldn't have. If Iran wanted a bomb, they would have gotten a bomb a long time ago. But they didn't. You listen to Israel, and all they are coming across with is a bunch of bullshit. A bunch of lies. Netanyahu is a Yahoo. Needs to be treated that way. Stop paying for Israel's military. Stop paying for Egypt's military. Stop paying for Saudi Arabia's military. Stop paying for militaries, period. Get the hell out of NATO. NATO's going down the tubes anyway, along with the European Union. What we need to do is end wars altogether, and it can be done very easily. All we have to do is stay the fuck out of everybody's internal affairs. Stop trying to be the empire. Stop trying to be the world's cops. They aren't trying to be the world's cops. They're trying to run the world. This is what the United States has to stop doing. And if they aren't careful, they're going to be in deep shit, because China is going to be more powerful than the United States. So is Russia. Even though the United States spends more than both of them combined and the rest of the world combined, the money doesn't compute in the power. The money is waste. We could have just as strong a military on probably 1/3 of the budget. What they need to do is start telling these contractors, we're going to give you a certain amount over your cost. And we're going to audit you. And we're going to have your costs checked out. And if you try to screw us, then you get screwed. Simple as that. Well, this was a short one. Hope you enjoyed it. I guess I didn't get pissed off enough. But anyway, I want y'all to have a good day, good week, a good month, and a good year. Most of all, I want you to have a beautiful life. Thank you for being you. And TGYA, thank God you're alive.